Alright, so welcome guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is about how to study in the USA. Basically just what you need to do in your high school in order to study in the USA. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the disclaimer, but I'm gonna repeat that again. This video is not completely accurate. It is accurate, but it is not completely accurate. So the best place to find what is suitable for you, what is right for you, is in your respective college's undergraduate website. The second thing I want to make clear is that this video is mostly for first year students, as in students who are in high school right now or who are finishing high school right now and who are heading to college as a freshman. So this video is not about the application process. The application video is gonna be next week. Please wait for that. That video is a little more complicated for me because I need to make sure I give the proper information and proper points. But yeah, next week for sure. So the first thing that every applicant should do during their high school before applying to any college in the United States, I think, is that you need to keep your grades up. I think everybody will be doing that, but the main thing is that you need to keep your grades up in all 4 years of high school. Doesn't have to be like A of A of A of A. Definitely depends on the college you're applying to. If it's over competitive, I would suggest keeping it on an A. But if it is not that competitive and sometimes maybe you just got a B, that's okay. But just try to keep your grades as high as possible. Definitely, that's the first tip. The second tip is activities. You have to engage yourself into one, or not one, honestly speaking, I think as many activities as possible, and those activities have to include community service for sure. Try to make sure that at least a few people benefit from what you do, from what you spend time for. The second thing I want you to do is obviously discover your passion. Explore, find out what you're interested in, and just dwell yourself into it. This interest can be anything. It might be sports, it might be music, it might be student government, it might be anything that you're interested in, and you need to show colleges that you are dedicated towards it. Just doing it for a week or a month or 2-3 months will not be enough. If you're actually dedicated towards it, if you actually wanna if you're passionate about it, I would suggest performing each activity at least a year and completely learning the game. If you have a different kind of an idea, for example, if you're interested in mathematics or science and you're also interested in community service, try to mix that. Start a non-profit organization where you dwell yourself into mathematics as well as help your community. And I'm not talking about just tutoring. There are way more other ways to do that, and if you research a little bit, you can find that. So yeah, definitely my personal advice is do something unique. So before you start anything, before you do anything, first thing you need to figure out during your high school life is, what are you interested in? What do you want to major in college? And you need to perform activities in that particular field. I think this would allow you to show colleges that you're ready, that you know what you're doing. Now for today's video, I've actually split the parts into selection and then requirements. So I'm again gonna tell you that these are the common stuff that I'm gonna tell you. If you want the specific stuff, please go to the undergraduate website of your particular college. So there are tons and tons of colleges in the United States. You really don't have to worry about that, the number of colleges. But the first thing that you need to see for every college is that college good in your particular major? I would highly suggest that you don't go by colleges that have bigger names. Rather, go by colleges that have a good education with respect to your particular major. And apart from that, you can also look through colleges with respect to different attributes a better community, better facility, better location, anything. Now for colleges, the best range for you to choose, you can apply to multiple colleges here, so the best range I would suggest for you is about 10 to 15. The more you do, the more the hectic it will be, and the more you do, the quality for each application would reduce, and the less you do, you're reducing your chances. So the best range is definitely between 10 to 15. In the 10 to 15, you need to have 3 categories: safety, range, and dream. So the safety colleges are basically colleges that you know for a fact that you'll get in. You're like 100% sure that you'll get in. If you apply, 100% seat, okay? You will get in, okay? The range colleges are the colleges that you think you might get in or might not get in. There is more than 50% chance, but there is also chance for you to not get in. And then the dream college is like less than like 25%, less than 20% chance for you to get in, but you're applying it because you're passionate about it, okay? So definitely I would say that out of the 15 colleges, 3 colleges safety, 4 colleges range, and then the rest all dream. But best choice is that keep the dream schools high because there might be more chance to get into your dream college. Now, the next part is requirements. First requirement, English proficiency test. Every international student must prove their English proficiency skills by taking either of the English proficiency test. For English proficiency tests, there are like mainly 2 tests that most colleges accept. That's going to be the TOEFL and the IELTS. So I took the TOEFL. So I'm just going to give you a small overview of what the TOEFL is. So the TOEFL has 4 sections with a total score of 120 and a score of 30 each. It's going to be reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So you should only target for the 120 out of 120. But if you're looking for an average score that most colleges look for, they look for more than 100. The second requirement, the common requirement that all colleges require is standardized tests. Now, I'm not going to go a lot into this because the standardized test I think is optional in many places. The SAT, ACT are optional in like most colleges right now. But just in case, I'm going to leave the links for the test web pages, SAT, ACT, TOEFL, and IELTS in the description below. Just check it out, whichever you're comfortable with. Try to finish all the requirements, as in like all the criteria by the end of your junior year. This deadline is just like you should be done before this, but this deadline should be the final because trust me, the entire of your senior year you'll be using it for college applications like writing essays, filling out the application. There's a lot. I will go over it in the next video, but you need to finish whatever I said right now and the specific requirements in your undergraduate website by the end of your 11th grade, by the end of your junior year. And I think like all the information I've given right here is what I underwent as an international student, the common requirements. The application video is going to come up next week, and I'll also be releasing videos on myself in the future. And I hope you guys understood and enjoyed what I said. Well, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.